From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Justin Tucker all set, and we are set to see the cream of the crop in the AFC as we are underway here with the Ravens and the Chiefs. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Again, it's Pacheco. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Mahomes now to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Throwing now is Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the 1st down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Come back.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The 2nd quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they come up now 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
Pacheco once more, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the 1st quarter before we spilled into the 2nd, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Here's Jackson to throw. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line.
No, we changed it.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Now is 2nd and 10. They run for the first time with Justice Hill, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
No, we changed it.
Now Jackson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way.
Taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. A good down to possibly take a shot. And, in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Throwing is Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let me get a little nautical with you, partner, because to me, that looked like a feeding frenzy of sharks out there. As soon as that play imploded, they all smelled blood in the water. Everyone screaming downhill, trying to get in on the hit for a big loss.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. To the right side and intercepted. He may go. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway from Kansas City. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's... So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They give to Irving, left side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Baker now. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Irving here from the gun. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Baker now from the gun. Got Evans, it's complete. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. On the give, this is Irving. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
From the gun, Mayfield. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Broken up by a big guy at the line. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Only a yard on the gain there, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 4.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Here we go, it's Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
I don't need to. Hey, Sunday.
They kick the running back in motion.
Hey, go. 43. What's that?
From the 34. This one finds Kelsey. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That stop made by K.J. Britt.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10 from the 41.
Yellow.
It's Pacheco again. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Brown on the inside give. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Here's Brown again. Jukes one defender. They strike for 23 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Pacheco with the first and then some. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Motioning the tight end now. Pacheco will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Hey, 15. Easy. 15.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. The back grabs it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Complete over the middle. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Alert!
off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. It's fielded at the 14. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Absolutely crushed that kick, a full 70-yard punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Yellow. Line. Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. McCole Hardman now on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A give to Pacheco to start the drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Fight on these two. Fight on these two. 15, yellow. 15. Watch out.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Chiefs looking at 3rd and 4.
Yellow. Hey, 57. Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Reed now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They'll send him over right. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Justin Reed with the tackle. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. It's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Completes this one to Otten. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Irving hauls it in. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Mayfield to throw again. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Putting a receiver in motion. 3rd down, here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
15.
Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They've got first down from the 31.
Yellow. Hey, dribble it. Attack. Hey, dribble it. Right side.
Throwing is Mahomes. Trying for the deep ball. It's picked out by Jordan Whitehead. And the Buccaneers bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Alert! Hey, alert! Run.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He's throwing deep to the left side. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And now it's 2nd down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
This finds Evans, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers, their first. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Play fake, it's Mayfield. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Well, it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward.
Yo. You. Oh, what up, P? It ain't nothing.
Last drive of the half.
Your man talking about I'm running glitches? Fuck out of here, man.
Looks like they'll play.
I ain't run no glitch, P. The same shit I was trying to do last night. See, I figured them out. Once I figured them, I know it wasn't going to take long. Once I figured them out, it's like, okay. You gotta make him pass the ball. You gotta force him to pass the ball. He get away with the run sometimes. You gotta know how to stop the run. You know what I'm saying?
One
You know,
last
I
play
ain't
before
nobody
the break.
glitch, man. Like, yo, come on, man. Nobody glitch, man. How would I? Come on. Nah, I ain't glitch that cat, P.
Attack, attack!
One final shot before halftime. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He's got it deep downfield. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate
Yeah, he
Scott
quit
brought
on
you
me. I
again
tried
as
to
we
give him to
get
run it
set to
back.
begin the third quarter. Well, we're
He cut
saying
the
we're
whole
in a
game
gritty
off,
second
man.
half, all tied as we kick it away here in
Like,
quarter
look,
number 3.
I'll let you get your get back, man.
And
Come
we'll
on,
have to
run
wait
it
at
back.
least a few moments
Well,
longer for an
I had
exciting
him
start to this
21
second
zip,
half.
man,
We've got a touchback.
and he quit. Yeah, but no, I don't run glitch plays, man. Yeah, he run glitch plays when he come across the middle. Anytime you motion your man
First and
across the
10 now
middle
from
and
the
you don't
30.
set your defense a certain way, it's gonna throw off what you have. That's why he does that. You know what I'm saying?
15.
So nah,
Hey, 57.
I ain't running no glitch plays, man. I don't do that.
Back to throw Mahomes. That finds Hunt complete. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Yeah,
One play in and
just like I
already getting
said,
close to
when
midfield.
he take that motherfucking defensive lineman off that line,
First and
I'm
10,
running the
it's
ball.
Mahomes. Gets it to him on the screen. Stiff arm
And he
Simpson.
try to put him,
That one goes for
in that
17
lurker or
yards and
whatever
moves the
shit he think he
chains.
good at,
To this
I'm
day, I
running
can
the
still
ball.
see the faces of the
It's
big
just
guys in
that
the huddle. When
simple.
you call a screen like that, instead of
I'm gonna
them
shift
just
my
getting
line to
knocked
that
back once,
side,
they get to be
to
salesmen.
block
They get
that
to push
side,
those
and I'm gonna
linemen
run the ball.
downfield and then tee off and go
You know what
hit
I mean?
somebody like they did right
It's
there.
that simple, man.
Hey, 43, 43. Yellow, yellow. 15, 15. Right side.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs
Yo,
break that tie and now lead by 7.
what's going on, man? Yeah, I was on the phone. I was on the phone when I was playing here. He talking about running glitch plays. Nobody run no damn glitch. I ain't gotta run glitch plays, bro.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that
He
one
just said
bounces
it's
through
the
the end
same shit.
zone for a touchback.
He said the same shit. Game won't glitching. It won't glitching last night. He quit. It was 21-0. Going into going to halftime. He quit. Yeah, I streamed
First
it.
and
I'm
10
still
now from the
streaming.
30.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Right side.
Here's the give to Irving. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought
Yeah,
down.
you can watch the whole
That
joint,
play
man.
gains
Like I
15,
won't
and it moves the
no glitch,
sticks.
man. That defense shut
Easily
his
had
ass
the yardage
down,
for a
man.
first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Going to the ground again on first. And they had that one contained right at the line. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Mayfield now from the gun. That's going to be caught by Evans.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. White trying this straight ahead. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Nice, I that.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Maybe the game glitched.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Irving on the inside give. And he gets him around 6 there. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15
fucking
plus at the
glitch,
high school
man.
level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Got Evans, it's
It
complete.
ain't glitch, man. Like, there was plenty of plays I was saying last night.
They
Like,
get
the
14
guy
on
not
play.
throwing the ball.
And that's good enough for a Tampa
Huh?
first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to
It
like.
won't the service. It is fucking connection.
All set up now.
Nah,
for
I
first
mean,
and
you know
10.
that. Look, man, don't come with that bullshit. You know that coming into the game, bro.
Now a carry by Irving. And the defense
You
is
know
all
that coming into the
over this
game.
one
Every
for a
time
big
we play,
loss.
it's his shit.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to set
Never.
that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Well, look, he can't make that excuse. He can't make that excuse, man. It's the same way every time, bro. Come on, you ain't make no adjustments.
For the gain, and that narrows it to just 5 yards needed on 3rd down. Tight end motioning right. 3rd and short, Mayfield.
Oh, that should have been
Completes
picked.
beyond the marker.
Oh my God, boy, that should have been picked. Oh man, that should have been picked.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point.
I was right there. I went too fast. That was the problem.
Extra point sent right down the middle.
Hey, dude, hey, look,
And the
this is
Buccaneers
same
tie
old
this
shit. When
game
you
at
beat them, they
21.
won't give you no credit, man. I was gonna drop 50 on that nigga, man. I was gonna drop 50 on him. I had 21 already.
And they will kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop.
He was
at
feeling
the 30.
good yesterday, applesauce. That was who was on the phone. She on her way home with the blues and shit.
Drive
Yeah,
starts
shit,
out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. 15, 15.
Running back sent in motion. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. Hits the 20.
I needed the thread, baby.
And he's going to score. Touchdown.
Saw that
Kansas
all the
City.
way.
The Chiefs need only one to take the lead.
That's a linebacker, man. He can't jump. You gotta know your matchups, man.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
I'm asking a linebacker to cover a receiver. It ain't gonna work, man.
Reed
Well,
now to kick this one
it
away.
ain't supposed to work. Them motherfucking Fred Warner niggas can do it.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
This Friday? Damn, we starting already? That's good.
First and 10 now from
Charles
the 30.
Barkley said they got some big old women in San Antonio.
Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert. Watch out.
Carry here for Irving. And the defense gets there to force
So
a
how long you
small
gonna be
loss.
gone?
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 11.
Six man, that
That's
damn
another
line.
quick hitter. Hit some space around midfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Baker now from the gun. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's going to be 2 on the pickup, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 13.
Regular. Real.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still
That was a good throw. My man just hit him. Knockout. That's a good throw. Sure. What?
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
I might. When does that come out?
Mayfield to throw for it. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get
Block
off
it.
the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception.
Block
Challenged
that
by
shit.
the offense to get
Yeah, all
one
these
more
niggas
stop
in
to
the-
get off
in
the
the
field.
pocket,
That's
man. Come
exactly
on,
what
man.
they did.
Yellow. Hero 15. Come back. Yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes. He puts some power on a deep one left. Brought in inside the 20. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump.
Uh-huh.
And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is
So that
into and then
account
out of the
that
end
I
zone. Touchback. This
support,
drive starting from the
you know, the
30.
people in Denmark, right? So they down here this week, right? I took them niggas to Popeyes. They love that shit, man. That cinnamon apple turnover, man, they were eating that shit up.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Love that shit.
From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
That's just excellent dime coverage. Excellent dime defense right there. Quarterback, he's going to see a defender in coverage no matter where he looks. The end goal is making him force a throw when he shouldn't, and then capitalizing on the mistake with a turnover.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Damn, you got everybody in the motherfucking box.
On Sunday.
I hear you, bro.
Play action, Mahomes.
Oh, you got it.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Levante David.
I couldn't see
And the
you.
Buccaneers have some new life in the 4th. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row.
Yeah, that's the only way I'm going to get you a switch if you don't have enough
these
force.
offensive coordinators, you can run the ball.
You got to use
because
limits.
these secondaries are locked in.
They'll run this with Irving.
Get that nigga, man. Yeah,
And he
shit.
flips the field for them before being taken down.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised.
Well,
to
he
see
got a
them
problem
close
then. That
away
ain't my
again
problem.
soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Once again, Irving has a big hole left. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
1st down from the red zone. Throwing the out route complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Baker now. This one's taken in by Otten. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Mayfield now on 3rd and goal.
Got
Some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Baker throwing again. And he hauls it in.
There's no fucking way. Fuck out of here.
The Buccaneers.
Give a fuck who it is. He getting his ass whooped, Mike Evans.
Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Until they gave you that bullshit.
And just like
Well,
that,
he
we're
getting his
back to a
ass beat
one-possession
right
ball
now,
game as
Mike
the
Evans.
kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone
I
for a
ain't blitz you
touchback.
that time. What am I supposed to do? Just play the way you want me to play, huh? That's the way it works. I'm going to play the way I got you. I play the way you want me to play. I don't blitz all the time.
First and 10 now from the
And
30.
you got everybody in the fucking box. That's the problem.
Motion man left is Brown. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
Slow.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Attack, attack! Easy. 15.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Yellow.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And there was really nowhere to go there. Just a small push to the 37. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
I don't need to.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Oh, those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Attack! Yellow.
Tight end going in motion here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Yep.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
57 cup, yellow.
They kick the running back in motion.
I don't need to.
He's back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's in.
That's Mike Evans.
Touchdown.
All-pro receiver.
The Chiefs go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Travis Kelsey, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this
50
one
burger
away.
loading, no cheese.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. On the give, this is Irving. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Mayfield now from the gun. A bit of desperation on this deep shot.
Oh, give me that, Mike Evans.
He knocks away the deep ball.
Give me that, Mike Evans.
Intended target there was Mike Evans. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
To throw.
Give me that, Mike Evans, all-pro receiver.
It's intercepted.
Fuck out of my way, man. What you doing, man? You gay-ass nigga.
And the Chiefs have it after making their 4th interception of this
Running beside
game.
me and shit. This ain't the Olympics.
Coaches just love that effort right there instantly. As he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block.
Wait, my friend,
doing their
nigga, get the
part
fuck
to
out
set
the
up
way.
return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but
Look at him running beside me and shit.
Track him down and stop a potential pick 6. I think everybody deserves a
There you
little
go. Got all
credit
these
on the field
motherfucking
for
people
that
in
effort.
here. Yeah, it's all good. See. Like the ball marching and shit.
Look at this. He's set up to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be
Fucking nigga
stopped
marching
at
and
the
shit.
17-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know
Yeah,
how you
that's right.
defend some of these players
Been
today.
bitching
Because they get
since
that
I've been
drag route,
playing
they get one step inside of you. Well, there's
for
very little you can
years.
do other than make the tackle.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He had it for a moment,
There's
but
no
a
way
great
he can do
defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended
break that
target there
fucking
was
thing.
Xavier Worthy. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game,
Yeah.
all 100 yards of it into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches. And you
Yeah.
couldn't.
Oh man, I couldn't switch over.
That is exactly what they needed. Christian
Damn, I
is in
couldn't
with the
switch
INT. And the Buccaneers take over once again.
I couldn't switch
forcing his
over, man. The
4th
motherfucker
interception
ran out of
night.
bounds. This stupid ass.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every
Look,
coach
he
wants
ran
to
out of
see from his
bounds.
defense.
Huh?
Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But
That's
instead
all right.
of
You'll fuck
collapsing
up.
under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line.
Right, you had it.
And that was probably their last
I'll pull the
catch.
receiver,
It's
I guess.
intercepted. Justin
Make
Reed
block
with
him.
the
What the fuck are
INT.
you doing?
And
21?
the Chiefs return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25.
Playing freeze tag and shit.
The moment you see them look to pass from this close to the
Tag
goal
me.
line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just
Look
like
at him.
that.
You won't even block.
Those
Oh man,
guys
I
are
don't want to
so
get my
sneaky
hands
on the
dirty.
back
Look.
end, Kate.
Ooh,
They
don't hurt
know
me.
the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those
Don't get my
footsteps and thinking
hands
about
dirty.
his safety. And those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, it's all right. Let's see. I ain't even thinking about it, to be honest with you, man.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow. Hey, 43. Attack, attack. Where's it?
From the 19. He brings it in.
The bitch ass in there.
The last possible moments, he's at the 1. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Where's it?
Pacheco will score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs have likely locked up the win right there. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
No, you ain't quit.
So an exclamation point there.
We cut that shit off.
And I think you'd agree Brock has been
I
a
cut this shit
dominating
off.
performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
Well, I'd sure love to chat with their coach, see how he decides between run and pass on a two-point try. In some cases, for one, it's probably better, but there, just running with it was more than enough.
He couldn't stop me either. I was doing all types of shit.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy
I
some
don't,
good start
you know,
field
like
position
I've
from the
been
30.
playing Hell Dollars and shit, man. That punk ass boxing. Man, this is even
Offense
more
ready to
harder
begin
to
this
block.
drive. First and 10. Running left. This is Irving. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special.
Yeah,
Like that
that's a good
entire
game.
secondary, but their safety's ability.
You know, he texted me, right?
To
He was
make
like,
those tackles
GG's
behind
game
the line of
glitch.
scrimmage as he just did. Man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
He did.
Play fake. It's Mayfield. And they pick him off again.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs take over
was
once
like, he
again,
did how it
forcing
was.
his fourth
He didn't say none of that shit last night. I was giving him his prop. I said,
man,
you
bro.
got it.
Somebody
All
of
that
those
shit.
other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down.
Nah,
3
game is
consecutive drives now where he's
No,
thrown
your
an
fingers
interception.
were
Yeah, this
glitchy.
defense is just all over him. Seeing
Motherfucking
every
fingers were
throw,
glitching.
anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Ooh, get
That's
that off.
incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Intended
Came with the
target
hot
there was
sauce.
Xavier Worthy. So that brings up second down.
Yellow. Attack, attack. Where's it?
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes.
And you
And
get
this
it
one
off.
falls
How the fuck is he
incomplete,
getting
so
to
we're
it?
down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy.
Yes.
So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
15. Hey, rip list. Where's it?
Blitz coming. Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs put up even more points in a win. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.
Yeah, man. some motherfucking games. So. Yeah, we play. Okay. He played that nigga for $100, man. He do the same thing your man do, run the ball, kill the clock. Yeah. We can start it over.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the opening kickoff will not be returned.
What the hell is Cino talking about now? What are you saying? He on Diddy's side? Yeah, he may not, but look at all that dirt he done to people, man. Taking niggas publishing all types of shit, robbing the artists. That shit catch up with you, man. And then, he didn't have any humility. He didn't know how to be humble. He out there, calling himself brother love and all this
From
bullshit.
one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead
You gonna take
Stadium
somebody
in
money, be
Kansas
quiet
City.
like Birdman. You see Birdman be taking them niggas money, he don't see him bragging.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
To be honest, man,
And
he
that's
brought that
not
on
going to be
himself. Now, you
returned.
can't
So
take away from what he's done with the music, but that shit got to his head, bro. Kid Cudi said that nigga was standing in the window like a superhero.
Teams elect to do this is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, he was right there. Damn, he was right there.
Up around the 45-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
That shit.
That'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Mayfield to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Mayfield. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Hardman on the return. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
15. Color. Yellow.
They'll try and start this drive.
Oh, fuck.
His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. This one taken in by
Tyler, that
and he
country
gets
ass
this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards on the play. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Baker going to give it to Irving. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Once again, it's Irving. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. Here's 3rd and 3. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. 4th down, Mayfield. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The carry here for the big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Keeft punching it in from a yard away. And the Buccaneers are on the board first here
Gotcha,
on the
Cole
road
Keeft.
in Kansas City. Chase
Show you
McLaughlin on for
fucking
the
Cole
extra
Keeft.
point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left.
I ain't holding your arm, man. What the hell are you talking
Seeing
about?
no options, he throws it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that in the
How the
last
fuck you
drive
see
instead
him
of throwing
holding
the
his arm? Oh, man. That's funny.
2nd and 10.
Hey, 57. All right. Hey, 43, 15. Don't let us down. Yellow. 15.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Catch
Go.
is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Boy, he ran free
Hold your
there
arm
after
that
the
time.
catch as that winds up going for 38.
That's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their heads and talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today.
Run.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left.
Throw the ball away.
And
Take
he'll
the
just
coach.
get rid of it.
And that's a wise decision. Remember, he threw the pick on the last
Oh,
drive.
yeah.
This time he says, I'm not forcing one. I'm just getting it out of here.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Yellow.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. This is caught. It's Brown.
Has Ceno ever admit he was wrong?
Touchdown. Marquise Brown. 42 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now.
Ceno ain't never admit he was wrong about
When
anything.
you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball.
Hugh Hefner's white.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes.
After dark.
To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
It's Mike Evans, all-pro receiver.
Before he's out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
They made that way too easy.
Yeah, come on with it. Come on with that bit.
And he was able to continue downfield.
Come on with that shit.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
Come on with that blitz. Mike Evans, all-pro receiver.
Another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
43! 43!
Now here's Mahomes.
Oh, you clipped my man. Come on, man. You dirty fuck.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing.
You clipped my man.
Because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far, even backed up late. They're forcing
Shoestring
incompletions
tie.
and fighting to keep him out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And a quick
Oh,
throw here, that's complete. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Pacheco.
Get in there.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only
You don't
a
think I
yard
can
on
get
the
in there?
pickup there, and it's going to bring up a
You don't think I can
fourth
get
and
in there?
goal. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know
Fucking
what you look
field
at on your
goal.
play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the
Oh
game.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Which one do you like here?
Like
Because
Evans,
that's
all pro
essentially what
receiver.
you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Oh, get off me, get off me.
Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal.
How
And
the fuck he get through?
defense, they'll
62,
celebrate
you
the goal
fired.
line stand.
Yeah, he did. That's why he fired.
Set
The
to begin their
motherfucker.
next possession. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
A run up the middle with Irving. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
Push.
Just a couple on
No
the
go.
ground there. That's going to bring up third and about 6. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
No, no, no.
Hey, alert 33. Stop.
Now Mayfield. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And he
No,
gets this up just
no.
shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer
Do it again.
first
How about
down.
that?
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he
Don't
comes
know.
through
Get the
for him,
video.
picking up the first down.
In motion, the tight end. To throw, Mayfield. Finding Otten once more.
Get that slow ass country fed ass nigga, man.
7 yards, and it'll be second down.
That coach is always harp on the
Slow ass
quarterback
nigga.
reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving,
That shit. Oh!
guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They go play action. Mayfield. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Give me that shit.
But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Mayfield now. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. That is caught.
Be a knockout.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Here's Mayfield. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. And it's caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Cade Otton, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
I got 33 seconds.
Run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Thirty-three.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
Thirty-three. What you think? Think I can score? Oh, you gonna back up like a little hoe? Fucking ball, man.
Now is Mahomes. And that's going to be caught downfield by
Get off me.
And he'll have it past mid
33.
before being taken down. He got 29 yards that time.
One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws in
Fuck you.
that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory.
What the fuck you doing, man?
He gets his receiver hit and hit hard.
Oh, man, you funny, bud. That motherfucker did not want me to score, bud. Come on, man. Come on with it. 33.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Woo!
It's caught at the 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense.
It's magic.
The clock will stop with
Believe
20
in
seconds
magic.
to go in the first half.
I think this defense was
33
from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Yellow. Hey, 57. Yellow. Yellow. Hey,
Mahomes going to throw.
Get your punk ass in there. What you doing?
Gain of 6, second and goal. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts.
Chitlin eating ass in there. Thirty-three.
From the 1.
Attack! Hey, 15!
Mahomes now to throw.
What?
Early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And it's a pick 6.
That's bullshit, man.
The big boy's big dream right there. He got to rumble and stumble all the way for 6.
Nothing like big man with football, is there? I mean, that brings people onto their feet every single time. And his dream was answered on that one, wasn't it? It was realized. He picks it off and takes it to the end zone.
McLaughlin for the extra point. It's good, and it is now.
Oh, this game is full of
Two
shit.
quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the third quarter will start from the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here.
You bumping my man. Come on, bro.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first
Come on, bro. Bump the shit out of him.
And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense
I get
loosening
bumped
up a
again,
little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I get bumped one more
They have
time.
to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Attack!
What you backing up for? His back is turned.
Now Mahomes.
Whee!
Complete.
I didn't throw to him that guy anyway, so what's the difference? His back was turned. Do it again. Do it again.
Yellow! Attack!
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And he will take it on for a Chiefs touchdown.
His back was turned.
Kelsey, 39 yards. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change.
Bouncing off and shit. Get that fuck
that
nigga,
could
man.
overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Shepard goes in motion. He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
Get that fuck nigga. Who the hell fuck is this?
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Well, just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 8. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Mayfield to throw it. That's complete left side to Shepard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Oh, shit. Still got my fucking mind.
Straight ahead is Irving. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Run.
A shotgun handoff here to Irving. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to flip that to the flat. It's
fuck out of here, man.
Only able to work it to the 20 after the nice broken tackle.
That's an all-star linebacker.
Another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open.
Give me that shit.
Oh, it's intercepted.
Give me that shit. Get away from that country-ass nigga. He can't catch me. Get off me.
So this offense maybe the ball well, trying to open up a two-score lead in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Man, Mayfield ain't that fucking fast.
Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Blitz.
15. Hey, 57.
Oh, man. Doing all that pretty shit.
Hey, 43, 40. Yellow. 15. 15.
Fucking up now. Right ball.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's an all-star receiver.
24 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice
Yell
it
on to
on
that
defense.
shit.
Change,
this is my fucking bonus.
But you typically run out there a little
Fuck
bit
that
unsettled.
shit.
I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Come on, man.
Hero 15. Come back.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out.
Bumping me.
That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Pacheco gets it, tries the left side. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This now a 3rd and 4. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he's going to be short. Needed 4, but got 3. And as they come to
he failed 4. How the fuck that's not a first down, man?
As time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Please.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it.
Get out of my way. What the fuck are you doing?
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him?
What the fuck?
They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first.
The fuck are you doing, man?
Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Get that
because he's so long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going.
Being you caught that shit.
Don't turn it over. Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He finds his target. It's Evans. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. That one was hard to fathom. They were in the dime. They had 6 DBs back there. They still lost it.
Great word, because I'm right there with you. I don't understand how they couldn't pick him up. But don't be surprised next week early. There's some extra people in the locker room.
What the? Why are you?
For those guys who missed him.
And all the way
Why in the fuck are you falling down?
76 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing.
He fell again.
Where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from holding?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Mayfield looks to throw. And he's got it. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5.
That's bullshit.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He
Straight
tried
up
to just
and down.
sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stopped him short.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Mayfield. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Buccaneers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And this one is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Easy.
Now here's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Well, Mahomes finding his burner Hardman for the KC first. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Butker on for the PAT. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
What the fuck? Yo, man.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
That's some
So it's
bullshit.
Buccaneer
He was
football
fucking right
as we
there,
welcome you
man.
back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Opting to run again here with White, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On the handoff, this is Irvin, and he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Here's Mayfield. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be...
That's what you get.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
All smiles on that side.
Are you fucking serious?
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. As they
Yo, they robbing the shit out of me, man.
32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Irvin. And he
robbing the fucking shit out of me.
2nd and 8 coming up. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy.
Look at this shit.
Running play in,
I'm
and it can
done.
backfire on them.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red
Fucking
zone.
cheating ass fucking game, bro.
Points of contact necessary at this stage as he'll run on 1st down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll go up the middle with White.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Now 3rd down and 7. Now Mayfield. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. I don't need to. Yellow.
Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Yellow.
Mahomes will throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
I saw him breaking on that
And he
shit.
will return this
All of a
one
sudden,
to
he
the
turned into a fucking
30-yard
superstar.
line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he's able to motor his way down to the
bullshit game.
line. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed. They thought it all week. It was evident when we talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this done, and they knew exactly how, had a plan, formulated it, and then executed it. That's a big-time win to take down the defending Super Bowl champs.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Kansas City.
So what? Am I about to play Hill Divers? Huh? Yeah, I can play a couple of games, man. I'm waiting on my wife to get here, but yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.